Hello, YouTube. Carl B. Drummer, back with another video. All right, in this one, this is a demo. I have 3 shorts out encompassing the stuff that I did to the Slingerland snare. Not quite sure the age because it doesn't have a serial number. It's a Slingerland 5.5 by 14. The only research that I've done on the internet I could find that was called a Hollywood Ace, I think. It's a 3-ply mahogany, poplar mahogany with maple reinforcement rings. The stuff that I did to this, nothing was factory, and the throw-off and butt plate were broke, so I replaced them with the Inde, INDE, brand throw-off and butt plate. I think the model number is SD1U, came sold as a package. All the parts and stuff, I'll put a link down in the description as far as where I got them, how much I paid for it, and whatnot. The hoops I had changed out. I was going to buy Slingerland ones, and I saw how outrageous they were on Fleabay, so I said nope. So I just got I think it's Cardinal Percussion top snare head, or I'm sorry, hoop, 2.3 millimeter, and then the bottom one is a Gibraltar, or vice versa, one of the two. Heads I'm using on this is a Remo Ambassador coated top, Remo clear snare side, and the snare wires are just generic Gibraltar snare wires. Now, I tune this thing with a drum dial, which measures by tension. I have it set to the same setting on almost all my snares, and for whatever reason, this thing has just stayed fat. It can't be tuned up, so it's a one-trick pony. It does it quite well, actually. All it does is a good fat snare drum sound. That's about it. So in that, the tuning that I used with the drum dial is I have 90 psi on top and 88 on bottom. Now this thing was a pain to try and tune for a few reasons, because the round over bearing edge, it's very rounded. It's quite uneven too. I had to do a bunch of repair work to it, re-clamp it, re-glue it, all that fun stuff. Not only that, but the snare beds are cut uneven it's just kind of poorly crafted. I didn't pay attention to any of that when I bought it, so I'm kind of stuck with it. But the only issue that I really have is the snares are really buzzy. Plus, because of the tone of the drum just has outrageous tone. I mean, it sounds like a tom whenever you have the snares turned off, which is how I might start with the demo here. Anyway, with the demo, I'm not going to do any different tunings because, like I said, it's a one-trick pony. This is all you get. I have it tuned up high, but still stays fat. So this is going to be, if I need a fat backbeat like some Steve Jordan type stuff from the 70s or 80s, this is the snare I'm going to go to. So I'm going to do it with snares off. I'm going to do it with snares on. I have the internal muffler turned off. Then what I'm going to do is I got this big fat snare donut over here. I think it's a Steve Jordan model actually too. That's going to be put on the snare to give it kind of a fat sound. So you're going to get a few different sounds, not tunings, but a few different sounds out of this drum. I'm going to play the same beat for everything. So thanks for watching. And like I said, any comments or anything, leave them in the comments section. And all the parts and stuff that I use, I'm going to leave links to if YouTube lets me. If not, I'm just going to list them out. Put that down in the description box. As always, thanks for watching.